Morning, Central New York. Hopefully you guys are having a great morning here. I love driving in today. It was just a nice, cool morning. Love fall, love the colors, love the aroma of fall, isn't it? It's just fantastic, isn't it? Apple pie and pumpkin pie and Thanksgiving. Man, here it comes, here it comes. All right, so let's talk about today one thing. One thing. What's one thing? And I know you hear these cliches a lot, right? Like, what's one thing you can do? What is one thing you can do? Hey, Wendy, what is one thing that you can do that'll change every aspect of your life? Make every aspect better. There's one thing that you can do. It's amazing. It's one thing. Before I share that with you guys, I want to make sure that when you watch these videos, there's so many other people that would benefit from watching these videos, maybe some loved ones, maybe some family members. So do a couple of things for us. Like them and share them. Share them to a group that you belong to. Share them with a couple of friends or family members. Some people don't even know these videos are going on or they exist. So if you find some value, I'm sure they will too. So make sure, good morning. So make sure you share them and like them, okay? All right, so what is the one thing? So I had a mentor in my life. He's since passed away a few years ago, but his name was Jim Rohn. And I used to go to all his events and kind of like a Tony Robbins. In fact, he was the guy that made Tony Robbins Tony Robbins. He was the guy that was a kind of a self-improvement, self-development guy. And Tony Robbins went to his event and became Tony Robbins. So pretty cool, because Tony Robbins was a truck driver at the time. So that's a pretty cool story, right? So what did he teach me? One of these days, I'm sitting in his room, and I've shared these stories a few times on some of these videos. But one of the things he said was, don't wish for things to be easier. Work on making yourself better. And that really struck me. And he probably had said it 50 times. But you know, you ever hear something and maybe you've heard it 100 times, but you didn't really hear it? Like you heard it, but you didn't hear it. It didn't speak to your head. It didn't speak to your heart. It didn't speak to your soul. And then when you really hear it, right, it changes you. Like you're different. From that moment on, you're different. So that was the start, and that's really the start of our video today. It's when you look at things, I don't like my weight. I don't like my health. I don't like my financial situation. I don't like my relationship. I don't like what's happening at the office. I don't like what's happening under my roof at home. I don't like my situation at work. I mean, all of those things, we look at that, right? But if you step back and go, okay, don't wish for that to be better. Don't live your life this way, hoping for it to be better. A better approach would be to step back and go, what can I do to make me better? What can I do to make myself better? It was a great example that he gave, and my dad is such a big mentor in my life as well. And my dad asked me this question. He said, Joe, what's the difference between the guy that's working at McDonald's making 10, 12, back in the day, it was probably $8 an hour, $5 an hour, right? And the guy running Coca-Cola making millions and millions of dollars a month. Like, what's the difference between those two people? And he said it was the value that they bring to the workplace. It was their skill set. You see, it's easy to teach somebody to touch a computer and hand them a burger, and I'm not lessening that as a job, but it's a lot more difficult, greater degree of skill set, greater degree of value to run a huge company and understand how a large company works and the effect that profitability of that company has on other people and how it affects all their lives, right? So I looked at that and I thought about that a lot, and I still think about that today. So the question is, how can you make yourself more valuable? And it doesn't always have to be about money. We talk about money a lot. I think it's an easy, visual, measurable metric, right? It's easy to say, wow, I made $100, today, or I made $1,000 today, I made $10,000 today. Like, that's a measurable metric, and that's easy. It's tough to say, wow, my relationship, it's tough to measure that as a metric. It's tough your work, it's more of a feeling, it's more of an experience. The metric isn't so easy to measure, but the point is how do I make it better? So what's the one thing? The one thing is what you're going to figure out. You're going to sit down and you're going to look at areas in your life that you want to make better. I'm a health guy. I'm a chiropractor. I'm always trying to make everybody live the greatest quality of health because I know the healthier you are, the better your life is. The quality of your life is better. Your relationships are better. Your work's better. Your financial situation's better. You take somebody that's unhealthy, and the quality of their life isn't so great, right? So wherever you are in your health spectrum, what's one thing that you can do? A little thing. It doesn't have to be a big thing. What's one little thing that you can do to improve your health? One little thing. Take a walk. I'm going to take a multivitamin. Hell, I'm going to call Dr. Joe Borio and start chiropractic care, right? I'm going to join a gym. Maybe that's even too big. Maybe it's just taking a walk, right? Those are good things. How can I help out my headspace? I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to do one good thing for somebody every day. Or I'm going to write down one thing I love about myself, because we're so good at beating ourselves up, aren't we? So I'm going to write down one thing that I love about myself every single day. I'm going to write down one attribute that I have that people find really significant or important with me, right? How can I do my nutritional thing? I'm going to have one healthy meal every day. Or maybe that's too big, right? I'm going to add one healthy food to every meal. I have a cigarette and a donut in the morning. Okay, I'm not judging you. You know that's probably not the healthiest morning breakfast, right? But I'll tell you what, have your cigarette, have your donut, add a banana, right? Add a health shake, add an apple, add something. Do one thing. So the magic is you decide what is one little thing that you can do to one area of your life that you want to make better. One little thing. Now listen, I know we want the quick fix. We all want the app on our phone. We want the microwave for our life. You want to hit something, push a button, and everything changes quickly. We would love for that to happen. Reality isn't the case. But I will promise you this. If you do one little thing, you do that little thing every single day, or as close to every day as you can, and you do that little thing consistently and regularly, every day is what I would challenge you to do. And you do that one little thing for 30 days. One little thing in one aspect of your life, you decide it, you add it, you don't have to take anything away. I don't care what you're doing, good or bad. Add one thing that's better for you that you know you can do, one little thing, 30 days, and I promise you, I challenge you, I promise you that little thing will be so improved, it'll be so measurable on how it affects the rest of your life. The quality of what you wanted to improve will dramatically improve by doing that one little thing. That one little thing. That's all it takes. One little thing. You get to decide. No one's going to tell you what to do. Doesn't that make you feel better? No one's here telling you what to do. You know what you need to do. I don't need to tell you what to do. I remember my dad, I shared that on a video not too long ago, and I snuck out of the house, when I was older. And I got caught. And my dad said, look, you're old enough to know, which I was. I knew that it was running out. So listen, I know some of the things that maybe you're doing out there nutritionally aren't so great. I know not going to the chiropractor isn't good for you, right? Going is real good for you. I know not doing exercise isn't good for you. So you know what you need to do. You know that you maybe don't have good self-talk. You know that maybe you can improve some of your habits, right? But that's okay. You decide, hey Jerry, you decide one thing in any area of your life, spend a minute and a half, just like brushing your teeth, a minute and a half of doing something, adding something to your life a little bit better, and do it for 30 days and watch the magic. And it'll become addictive, because then you'll be like, wow, what am I going to do this month? And what am I going to do that the next month and the next month? And the quality of your life dramatically improves, because like Jim Rohn taught me, and I want to share to you guys, don't hope for your life to be better. Work on making yourself better, and everything else gets better. Every aspect of your life gets better. Hey, listen, I love and appreciate you guys. I'm Dr. Joe Borio. I'm a chiropractor here in Cicero. If you're not under chiropractic care, if your children are not getting adjusted, the question you got to ask yourself is why. The other question is, I'm going to ask you, what can I do to help you so you and your family can get under care here in my office? What can I do to help you so you and your wife and your children, what can I do to help you so you guys can all benefit from chiropractic care, so that you guys can take care of your spine and nervous system, that you guys can eat better and exercise a little bit better and have a better quality of life? That's the question. So click our link above, go right to our website. You can actually schedule an appointment on the website. You can ask me questions on the website. You could Facebook me. You could text me from the website. I've made it abundantly clear and easy for you to get hold of me. And I made it real easy for you to get in the office. Listen, if money's a challenge for you, It's $37 to come in and get a checkup, and that includes your x-rays if we have to take x-rays. And why? Why do I give it away? Because I don't want money to be the obstacle for you. I don't want you to say, it's going to cost a lot of money. I'm not going to start something that's going to cost a lot of money. Come on in. Let's look at you. Let's meet the staff. Come in, check the office out. If it feels right for you, then by all means, let's make you part of the practice here. Let's make you a member of the office. Let's take care of you to make your life better. All right? In the meantime, virtual hug to all you guys. Love and appreciate you guys. Live your life with love. Live your life with passion. Do something special for somebody else. It's the best way to make yourself feel better. I look forward to meeting you and seeing you in my office today. Thanks.